Hello everyone, I'm Dion from Dion Video Productions. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the best alternative for Apple's Lightning cable. Let's get started. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. Cables aren't exactly the most exciting thing in the world, but we do use them every day, so therefore I think it's important to look at what we use and see whether there's any better options. Now in general, I speak highly of Apple products' build quality, whether that be iPhones, iPads, MacBooks. I've generally found these to last quite long, and this is also one of the reasons why the resale value for Apple products tends to remain quite high. However, unfortunately, the same cannot be said for its cables. If you've ever had or own an Apple cable, you've probably experienced this. Or this, and even this. In general, I take good care of my gear. However, even for me, within a year of use, these cables start to show discoloration, tearing, and sometimes just rip entirely. This is not great when the very iPhone that these cables charge can actually last 5 years. Now, of course, Apple is aware of the lack of durability in their cables. After all, you don't become the most profitable company in the world for no reason. For the longest time, I've just been buying new Lightning cables straight from Apple, thinking that these are first party and therefore will work the best. Additionally, I actually had some horror stories from friends who buy third-party cables that will either break after only a week, or some of them have actually caught fire. But then I thought there has to be a better way, so after some research, I actually came across this. This is the Amazon Basics nylon braided Lightning to USB-A cable. Now, Amazon has several models of this cable and they all vary slightly. However, the version I have here today comes in 3 sizes. Now, to put that into perspective, the cable that comes with your iPhone in length is closest to the mid-tier version of 91.2 centimeters. So I've been using 2 of these cables. Here we have the silver 91 centimeter version, as well as the 1.8 meter dark gray version. And I've been using both of these for 2 years now. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the different colors are a nice touch. These cables are also all braided, which looks great, feels great, and of course will also add to the durability, but more on that later. Importantly, these cables are Apple MFI certified. Now what this means is that the chip inside the cable is actually made by Apple. And this will guarantee that it will work with all iOS devices and of course will do so safely. Now I do want to make clear that these Amazon cables are certainly not the only ones that are MFI certified. So if say you're looking for a different third-party cable, make sure it is MFI certified. Now these particular cables from Amazon also come with a lifetime warranty. Now I've never had to use this yet, but it is definitely reassuring to have. So how much do they cost and are they worth it? The current prices on Amazon range from $10 to $13 depending on the length you get, and I'll leave the links down below as well. So in terms of cost, this already puts them at half the price of Apple's cable. Now for the main question, how have these cables held up? Well, I've been using both of these cables for 2 years now, and particularly the dark gray version, which is the one I use to charge my phone every night. The reason I've been using the dark gray cable the most is simply because of its length. This cable is just about twice as long as the cable that comes with your iPhone. Every night before going to bed, I will plug in my phone to charge, but of course I'm gonna have to catch up on some emails or some notifications, so I end up using my phone a bit as well. And how I do this is I'll have my phone plugged in charging, and then I'll rest the phone entirely on the weight of the cable, either on my nightstand or mattress or something like that, just to prop it up. Now, this of course is not ideal for the cable as this puts a lot of pressure on the ends of the cable here. However, I've been doing this almost every night for the past 2 years, and I'm surprised that this cable has still held up. In fact, if we take a closer look, you can see that there is very minimal signs of wear. You can just see some of the nylon breaking off here, but by no means is there any tearing or even any signs of tearing. This looks really great, and I'm very happy with the way this is held up. Now, the second cable that I bought, which is the shorter silver version, I also use most of the time. I'll actually use this with my portable battery bank, and this is held up perfect. As you can see, I don't use this in the same way that I do the other cable, so there's less strain on the wire, and this looks good as new after 2 years of use. The cables also click into place just like Apple's cables would, and have a very sturdy connection. Honestly, these cables have replaced all of my Lightning cables that I use day to day, both for myself as well as my girlfriend, as these have just proven to be better value, better quality, and hold up better over time. My advice would be to use the Apple cable that comes with your phone. Once it starts tearing or breaking, probably within a year, buy these Amazon cables. Trust me, you won't regret it. Again, they look and feel great, cost half the price of Apple's cable, and last at least twice as long, making it very easy for me to recommend. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.